Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sarah S. Andi, BS Ed for Filipino major. So, our subject for today is FS1. And in this video, I will discuss about the personality. So, if you are interested in this topic, so just keep on watching. Personality. So, if we talk about personality, it involved first the components of personality. So, there are two components of personality, which is number one, physical or biological traits and characteristics. So, physical or biological traits and characteristics means general physical appearance, size of the body, height, weight, color of hair, manner of walking, health, and etc. So the second one is capacities. What is capacities? So meaning, it is mental ability or intelligence, special abilities and talents in art, music, science, and etc. The third one is psychosocial traits. So meaning, good manners, gregariousness, extroversion and introversion, dominance, submissiveness, affluence, lifestyle, generosity, patterns of adjustments, and etc. Number 4 is spiritual and moral values. So meaning, pity, honesty, sincerity, keeping of promises, punctuality, responsibility, devotion to duty, absence of anti-social tendencies, and etc. Number 5, temperament. Temperament mean emotional maturity and stability. The ability to keep one's cool when under stress and strain. The ability to control irritability and irascibility, and etc. So now, let's proceed to the mind theories of responsibility. We have 3 types of theories. So the first one is physic or body types. Letter A, Kretschmer's classifications. Number 1, aesthetic. Number 2, picnic. Number 3, dysplastic. And number 4, normal.
Aesthetic. It is tall, thin body associated with schizophrenia or schizotype temperament, a mental disorder characterized by splitting of personality dissociation, emotional deterioration, and out of ideational content. Picnic. It is short, fat body with cyclothymic temperament, a mild manic depressive psychosis involving recurring cycles of exhilaration and depression. Dysplastic, bodily defective and handicapped. Normal, has only mild forms of asthenic and picnic characteristics and has bodies and temperaments that are appropriate and accepted as normal by the majority.
Letter B, Sheldon's classifications are not confirmed. Number 1, andromorphic. Andromorphic mean prominence of the intestine and other visceral organs, round butt, weak muscles and bones. Number 2 is mesomorphic, meaning athletic with strong and rippling muscles, broad shoulders, and narrow height. Number 3, ectomorphic. Ectomorphic means pale, thin, stooped shoulder with delicate skin, fine hair, and sensitive nervous system. Number 2 types of theories is temperament type. Letter A, Sheldon's temperament types are number 1, the serotonin. Number 2, somatotonic. And number 3 is cerebrotonic.
The serotonin, it is predominantly endomorphic, loves to eat, seeks bodily comfort, sociable, relaxed in posture and movement, and slow in reactions. Somatotonic, it is predominantly mesomorphic, energetic, like exercise, direct in his manners, and loves competitive aggressiveness. Cerebrotonic, it is predominantly octomorphic, sensitive and emotional, worries much, does not like groups, and loves solitude.
Letter B, grade classification usually attributed of Hippocrates. So temperament is dependent upon the predominant body fluid. Number 1, sanguine. Number 2, melancholic. Number 3, choleric. And number 4, phlegmatic.
Sanguine, warm-hearted, pleasant, quick to react, balanced emotional excitement, predominant body fluid gland. Melancholic, it suffers from depression and sadness, unpleasant, calm emotion. Predominant body fluid is the black bile. Choleric, it is easily angered and quick to react, easily excited emotionally. Predominant body fluid is the yellow bile. Phlegmatic, listless, slow, apathetic, calm emotion and weak. Predominant body fluid is the phlegm.
Number 3, behavior psychological types. So we have here a letter A, introvert. Letter B, extrovert. Letter C, ambivert.
Introvert, it is refers to be alone and shy. Withdrawn but may be a leader in a discussion if this level of intelligence is high. Extrovert, it tends or prefers to be amongst people, very sociable, conventional, orthodox, well-dressed and outgoing, chooses an occupation that deals with people like sales or promotional work. Ambivert, the normal that is in between the two extremes of introversion and extroversion.
Letter B, trait theories. Number 1, all parts personal dispositions. We have letter A, secondary traits. Secondary traits meaning when the traits are so many that they merely express isolated interests or modes of responding and are better characterized as attitudes than traits such as likes and dislikes, positive or negative attitudes towards something. Letter B, central traits. When the traits are too few to describe a person. Letter C, cardinal traits. So cardinal traits is when a person is dominated by a single outstanding traits that makes him stand out and he becomes a reference personality whose characterize we expect others to know. Number 2, Campbell's theory of a surface and source of traits. Letter A, surface traits. So, surface traits means mostly learned or acquired values that makes man acceptable or not socially, such as honest or dishonest, truthful or untruthful, sociably or shy, affectionate or cold. Letter B, source traits. So, source traits means more innate or inborn, such as mental ability, dominance, submissiveness, emotional stability, and introversion or extroversion.